even though he repeats the same song whenever y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Marc with a C!
When you say Black Sabbath was better with Ronnie James Dio, I have gotta ask if you're for real. I'd like to teach the world to sing, but I'd be out of a job. If rock's a popularity contest, I'll stick with pop. This is my car, and I wear strings fade up. Classic country wasn't multi-tracked in 61. I agree with you, 'cause I can read your lips. We can share a sense without ever finishing it. It'll be so grand. There are more than 2 paths you can take. X amount of flour does not bake a cake. Less is more, especially on repeat, repeat, repeat. The music's kind of sad, but that's a good beat, right, Vern? This is my car, and I wear the strings fade up. Classic country wasn't multi-tracked in 61. I'll agree with you, 'cause I can read your lips. We can share a sentence without ever finishing it. It'll be so grand. Woo! It'll be so grand. Woo! Life could be so grand. Woo! Hello everybody, my name is Marc with the C, and I've been sent here to deliver a very important message to each and every one of you. And that message reads as follows. You might as well dance, 'cause one day you're all gonna die. And you should have funded for your untimely demise. You can't avoid the cold hand of death, so you should be out there enjoying yourself. You might as well dance, 'cause one day you're all gonna die. And I know what he's thinking. He's like, Marc, what if I'm richer than God? You're still gonna die. You won't get no Facebook friends no matter how many pictures you take. Kidding, you will get tons of Facebook friends. He often forgets that life is short. Come over and dance on my front porch. You might as well dance, 'cause one day we're all gonna die. And that means all of the people in business suits, all the housewives addicted to tiramisu, the French actors like Gerard Depardieu. They can come over and they can dance too, as long as they don't bring their attitude. It won't kill you to be nice, 'cause you're already gonna die. But cheer up, emo kid. It's only gonna get worse, fucker. Wait till you have to move out, do your own laundry, and Facebook starts charging. But as for now, it's all ages and admission is free. Ignore your responsibilities, and if you pick up some jelly beans, you can come over and dance with me. 9 out of 10 leading dentists agree that you might as well dance, 'cause one day you're all gonna die. Ever any questions of if I'm nice or if I'm mean? Well, the truth is I'm really a pterodactyl in a human body, 'cause otherwise I'd be extinct. I live on plants and vegetables and meat. I love my wife, I love my daughter, and the occasional B-movie. A light from Justin to Kelly, I fucking hate American Idol. What the hell is wrong with Marc with a C? I know I'm in love with everyone I know, and I know I need a haircut. It's okay if you call me a hippie, I don't care. I'm in love with everyone I know, but I can't seem to figure out anything about myself, so what do? I'll tell you what, there's an invention called Facebook, and I signed on to it because I couldn't be bothered to fucking figure out anything about myself. I needed an application to tell me what Lord of the Rings character I was. So I went out and I took an online personality quiz, and it turns out I'm Veronica Sawyer from the Ladies Movie Heathers, and I don't stand for bullshit conformity, and the quiz said I got me a wicked thing for Christian Slater, but that's not right. I don't swing that way, I mean it's Cupid, I just wasn't cut from that fold of cloth, even though I like to pump up the volume. I fucking hate cuss. You can't even bring that movie down at Stardust. I know I'm in love with everyone I know, except for Christian Slater. I don't know him, so he's exempt. Otherwise, I'm in love with everyone I know. I can see the good in everyone I've ever met, except my dad. Because we had a bad relationship, and all the people that cut me off on the way to work. But nobody's perfect. I mean, look at yourself in the mirror, for Christ's sake, and ask yourself honestly, man, when was the last time you called your mom? My mom got beat up once at a monster truck rally, and if I was there, I would've used some mask. For a guy that wears glasses, I could really fuck you up, you'd be surprised. But afterwards, I would have to tell them that I'm in love with everyone I know. Even if you go to monster truck rallies, drink bush beer, beat up my mom, I'm still in love with everyone I know. And that's just not PC to say, unless you're on X. And if you said, Mark, why are you in love with everyone you know, I'd say, because I saw the PCs when they got back together, and I think that's something good to know. That's why I'm in love with everyone I know, and I can see the good in everyone I've ever met, especially all 12 of you. Well, this girl is so pretty that I wanna yell out loud. And if one day I make her my mom will be so proud. She's got a voice that's sweet as honey, she's got lips like cherry pie, and she talks like a loaf of Wonder Bread. On the old mile, well, she eats whole tomatoes, she likes chocolate. I've only known her for a few weeks, but I think I'll her alive. If I play my cards right, one day she can be my girl. She'll be the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. Well, I guess the favorite letter off the top of my head. We both even sleep with pillows covering our beds. We both like the monkeys, we both like John Cusack, and just like the song the Beck used to sing, that girl is where it's at. I know she likes whole tomatoes, she likes chocolate. I've only known her for a few weeks, but I think I'll her alive. If I play my cards right, one day she can be my girl. She's the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. I don't know where this is going, but time will tell. Other girls wear blue jeans, but they don't wear them as well. And just when you think a crush couldn't get so bad, I imported her soap napkins for her mouth and wedding grab. I'll play my cards right, one day she will be my girl. She's the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. Prettiest girl in the whole wide world. Thank you so much. How are you feeling on this late night? You doing okay? I want to thank you all personally for coming out to Straight Up Geek, but that would put a really weird damper on my set if I did that. Because I would have to go through each of you individually, and I don't know you all, and some of you I only know through your Facebook pages, and I'd end up making fun of you. But how about, while I've got applause and your attention, how about a hand for Condor Crew and House of Black? And how about an extra big hand for Vern from Sci-Fi for putting this show together? Thank you. Now I'm gonna, since it's straight up geek, I have to get really geeky on your ass and sing about something that you've never fucking heard a song written about in your life. Unless you already own my new record, Pop, 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 in which case you'd be like, Mark, that's bullshit, I already heard it. Don't you write new songs every show? And I'd be like, you're an ass. Now what am I talking about? Here's some hints. You can find it in most meats. It's present in cans of beets. And it's in the urine of your pets. And in your laundry detergent. What am I singing about? He's ammonia, apparently, because it's inside of you and me, and he don't want to walk around in clothes that are not clean. Ammonia is for everybody. Ammonia is for everybody. I'm not saying melting oxide, although it's very nice. If you think you can live without either, you have better think twice. Without ammonia, couldn't go outside, you couldn't steal a car, you couldn't be your wife. We need ammonia apparently, because it's inside of you and me. We don't want to walk around in clothes that are not clean. Ammonia is for everybody. Ammonia is for everybody. Ammonia is for everybody. All I get up here is wah, 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 and I have really shitty self-esteem, so I have to assume you're talking shit.
Ammonia!
I just played it!
It's too short!
Too much starch?
Too short!
What's too sharp?
That's what she said!
I have no idea what you guys are trying to tell me.
Remix of Ammonia!
You want a remix? Alright. Let's do it in a different key. Let's do it in A flat.
Yeah.
You can find it in most meats. See if it's a remix, it's gotta have the stuff. You might be saying to yourself, Mark, Crondor crew are obviously geeks. House of Black, well, she's a real geek. She sings about Harry Potter. What makes you a geek? And I say, well, besides the fact that if you look at me, you have no question, beyond that, I am a different sort of musical geek because my big fetish is collecting records of all things. Those dirty, smelly old things. And I wrote a really touching song that's so fucking personal that I don't play it because it's really embarrassing. But you guys seem like an okay crowd. I think I can tell you. Here's the history. There was this kid who used to beat me up. A pudgy kid, his name was Chuck. Well, once we had some M&Ms and I asked if we could share them. Instead he kicked me off of my big wheel and stole those M&Ms, and I skinned my knee as he rode off with both. Then when I was walking home, a bee stung me on my head. So I stopped playing outside that week. Instead, I listened to my Walkman incessantly, and that's the reason I'm a music geek. It never stole a big wheel from me. Now back in 6th grade, I always dreaded lunch. I could never find a place to sit and munch. But there was this kid named Bo, and he let me sit with him. But then he interrogated me. He found out I had a crush on Tara Weatherby. He told the entire school, and they pointed and laughed at me. And that sucked. I stopped trying to make friends that week. Instead, I'll listen to my Walkman incessantly, and that's the reason I'm a music geek. It barely points and laughs at me. So who needs real friends when you can obsess over bands? got nice stuff but me, and I've still got social phobias, but I'm working fairly well to get past them. Well, maybe if I went out and did a few more shows and got a record deal and made some videos, on second thoughts, I'll stay inside with my wife and sing songs for her, because she's in love with me. I burned her data disc full of MP3s. She's in love with the music geek. That's right, she likes me for me. Thank you. You guys are entirely too kind. What did you do to the crowd from earlier?
We got drunk.
What did you say? You're drunk now? Yeah, but that's good, because my songs suck if you're not fucking.
You rule.
No, they're so good.
No, I'm trying to make myself like them.
Tequila.
No, that's Pabst. You can tell by the word Pabst.
That's what you'd have us believe.
So, I can't hear what he's saying, so I can't heckle him back. I'm sorry.
Funny.
Yes. I put out a new record not too long ago. It's called Pop, 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 and I'm going to play you a song from it right now. If you would like to purchase it, it'll take money. And my wife over here, who's about to put her hand up, she will. All right, you get more blowjobs. I can't believe I just said that. No, really. Once we were watching TV or something, or listening to the radio, and someone mentioned my name, she's like, "I know that guy. I sucked his dick." And I tried to make that a Facebook status because I thought, how cool is it that your wife made that joke? And then I remembered her mom's on my friends list. So there's really no other punchline behind it. Alright, I better save it by playing a song. This song is in the key of A, but you can't tell that because I'm tuned down a half step and I'm capoing up. This song is called Fighting for Love, and I hope you like it. When you open up your robe, I don't know how to respond. I picked out the undergarments that you still have on. Even though I know this can never be. When you move out, you're not taking the empties. I try to entertain, but I guess it comes out wrong. Sometimes what's an untreat is what you needed all along. Even though I know this can never to see shows before? Okay, how many people haven't? Alright. For those two, how these shows work is that I play pretty much everything that I wrote down on this piece of paper, and then I pretend that I'm leaving. Like, thank you, good night, and I do a bunch of windmills, and you're like, that was awesome. Wait, you didn't play this song. And then I pretend to walk off stage, but I'm really just chugging the rest of my beer, and then you go, Marc, oh my God, you forgot to play this song, come back. And then I pretend that you actually care if I do an encore or not. And then I come back and play one or two of your requests and turn down about 20.
Hey, I put my request on the Cyberman show. Wait. Already.
I thought they were bound.
What the fuck are you doing up here? Sir, this is my time. I don't know how you think shows work.
It's my birthday and I have one request.
Unless it's the next thing on the set list, this is getting awkward. I can tell you're drunk, this is true. Everyone put your hands together. No, just put them together and pray that I get through this. Alright.
My request is
Cool, I'll play it in the encore. Dude, that song sucks when I don't have a drummer.
what I love.
Okay, dude, should I play every single friend? Sure.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
For that guy, woo!
Way to throw off a show. My parents bought me toys, now I don't have to move out. I talk about St. Louis, I complain about the South. I can only keep one friend at a time. I'm every single friend I've ever left behind. I'm up on all my latest fads, I've seen all the films. This show just got really weird. I talk about I can only keep a friend at a time. I'm every single friend that's ever left behind. I'm up on all the latest bands, I've seen all the films. I'll tell you about my drug days, but I still keep swallowing pills. When my brother was born, he was dead. You remind me of the brothers that I never got to have. Because when you're out of sight, you're out of mind. I'm every single friend that's ever left you behind. Well, I ain't gonna change, no. You're better off not thinking you're the doctor. I won't turn my head and cough. You only got your balls and you're running this life. Well, I've dated strippers, I've dated whores, I've been with your girlfriend, but I still need more. I gotta spread the seeds out far and wide. I'm every single friend that's ever left you behind. Now this isn't no confession, in fact it's only half true. You know, I would never betray my loyalty to you, but I'll play a DJ in the car or on the drive. I know you don't like this band, but you gotta give them a try. Besides, you can choose the music when it's your turn to drive. I'm every single friend never left you behind. Well, I gotta go right now, I think I've told you too much. I don't see you as a pal, I just use you like a crush. That helps get you a shotgun with a pass. I would love to hide. I'm every single friend that's ever left you behind. I'm every single friend that's ever left you behind. I'm every single friend. And everyone, please pay attention to Juan for a second because it's his birthday. Look, he waited till I played it so he could leave.
Thank you. That was the best present ever.
The best present ever?
That's depressing.
Wow. Everyone, the show's downhill from here according to this guy. He said the show won't be downhill from here if I play All My Drug Use Is Accidental next. Are you requesting Wipeout? Wipeout? No? Oh, we'll see. In a little bit. You're getting all 8 minutes of it. This is not going to help me sell records. No, stop it. No, a joke can only go so far.
It's a 12-minute show.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you'd say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They'd never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Never let him join any reindeer games. And then one morning Christmas Eve, Santa came around and said, "We're all feeling so bright, yeah. Won't you dine on sleigh night?" And all the reindeer voted so, and they shouted out with glee, "Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you're doing history. You'll go down in history." Thanks, we're gonna change gears now. Because that's the only Led Zeppelin song I know. I can't hear you. Seriously, please stop yelling things at me. This room is big and reverberating. And all I get is something like, diphtheria! Hysteria? Def Leppard? Really?
Alright.
So here's Hysteria by Def Leppard. I'd like to dedicate it to my wife, and you can find it on my brand new record called Pop Pop Pop, and it's not called Hysteria at all. It's called As the Bombs Fell, and here it goes. If the Sandman followed the wind up real wide, and all of California would fall right inside, I would marry you one more time, so Judgment Day still be mine. If all the gravity just ceased to work, and everything started to float upwards, I would marry you once again, love you when the air was thin. If your family decided to rebuke all the sanctions they bestowed on you, I would marry you times 2, to be the other half of you. If we end up in a nuclear round, I will reiterate my vows and marry you in the middle of town as the bombs fell down. As the bombs fell down. As the bombs fell down. Now, we're going to do a completely different kind of love song, and this song's going to be on my next record, which is called something that I haven't come up with yet. It'll be called Marc with a sequel. This time, I promise. This time. This love song's not from my perspective. Yeah, it is. I wrote this song as a tribute to Princess Di. Because these days, I'm kidding. This song's about love. But if there are any children in this 18 and up room, please have them leave the room because it's not right that they learn about love from Marc with a C. Okay. I'll take you out to a clam bake. I'll take you to see Nico Case. I'll take you back to my place. I'll take you and come on your face. And fluff your pillow before sex. Look you in the eye and not the chest. I'm glad you let me touch your breast, cause you're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess. I'll pay for your tummy tuck, no matter how many bucks. I will make you say all shucks when I kiss you before we fuck. And fluff your pillow before sex. Look you in the eye and not the chest. I'm glad you let me touch your breast, cause you're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess. From the heart. I can't get you off my mind. I've gotta get you on my job. I cannot get you off, but I don't mind if you fake it, cause it's less work for me. I'll fluff your pillow before sex, look you in the eye and not the chest. I'm glad you let me touch your breast, cause you're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess. Oh, thank God you're my princess. Holy fuck, now you're my princess. My God, you're my princess. I really don't know how I feel about that song. Every time I play it, I'm thinking if my grandma could see me now. The little golden hair, innocent, beautiful boy that she loved is playing a song that he claims is about Princess Di. It has a line about coming on women's faces for $5 a head. Which, actually, she sat me on her knee and said, Marc, one day, you're going to sing a tribute to Princess Di about coming on women's faces for $5 a head. So I think she'd be really proud. That joke was so much funnier in my head. Jeez, thanks. Okay, and I can't take the stewardess tie off. This song is about 4 minutes long. That's called Chicken Pox from Star Wars, guys. Little house on the prairie fails to keep my interest. I don't care about Laura Ingalls Wilder. She's not my favorite writer. Anyway, that's Beverly Cleary, but that's what's on around 11 o'clock. And I'm wishing that I didn't have the chicken pox, cause then I could do something besides watching these old HD TVs. Well, now we're stuck in bed, running blazes. I can't wait until I'm not contagious. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. I'm sick of soap operas in the daytime and always smelling like calamine. And the itching doesn't ever seem to give me no reprieve at all. You know these chicken pox, well they ain't no fun. I'm so glad we only get them once. If you scratch them they just get worse. I wish my body were made out of nerve and everything else. I'm stuck in bed. What in blazes? I can't wait until I'm not contagious. When I get there I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. Thanks to how pitiful I look, my mom keeps buying me coloring books. But when I get better I'm gonna play with my Star Wars guys outside. $5 foot long. That has nothing to do with the song, but that commercial came out right around the time I was writing this, and I think I unconsciously ripped it off. Okay. The only relief I ever get comes from a bubble bath and a nice warm tub. Mr. Bubble is my best friend. I almost like him better than my Boba Fett. No way, I'm stuck in bed. What in blazes? I can't wait until I'm not contagious. When I get better, I'm gonna play with some more guys outside. Thanks to how pitiful I look, my mom keeps buying me coloring books. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. One more. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. I don't want that thing anymore. It's making my show worse.
It's impossible here.
You booked it, fucker. No, really, Mark. Come out on Friday night and try to contend with the techno clubs. People will go. Geeks are in fashion. That's exactly how he said it. He calls me and they're like, Mark! I'm like, are you drunk?
I do not talk like that.
Oh, he's putting bass in his voice right now. He talks like Prince.
I don't even talk like that, man.
No, seriously.
That's bullshit.
He talks just like Prince. And when he covers them and sings, maybe I'm just like my mother, I have to go, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this song is called Drunk Classic Rock Fans.
That's me.
We gave him a microphone on purpose, people. I don't even remember how the song goes now. He threw me off. Every time I start playing something, he's like, yeah, baby, get it done over there. I know the lyrics. I was saying it for comedic. Oh, you'll have your time later. Don't you worry. Acoustic Cypherite set coming up after this. Without any instruments, they're going to do it totally a cappella. And not through the PA. It's going to be fucking amazing. Okay, no, they're not. So if you're deciding whether or not to stay, don't base it on sci-fi playing because they're not. This song's from the perspective of a guy who's been in the same cover band since he was in 8th grade. And this guy really exists. I wrote it about a real human being who used to come into a liquor store I worked at, and he used to buy about 15 one-hitters of Black Velvet every day at 10 a.m. And you know, I thought it was kind of funny, and I wrote a song about it, and then he died in the parking lot from alcohol poisoning. So stop laughing. I'm kidding, it was somebody else that died. He's fine. He's still working at a car wash. Here we go. Breaking all the rules, fucking shit up old school. I work down at the car wash. I drink each day at work, a few shots of Black Velvet, and I get the cars all wet. I'm a drummer in a local cover band. Mom wants me to move out of her garage this year. She don't understand that I make the audience cheer. Rockin', motherfucking roll. Hoist your beer in the air. I don't mind Freebird for the encore. Let's do the time warp again. Our group is named Ben, she loves slaves and feet. And we don't do drum solos, but that wasn't up to me. I think our singer is a genius in disguise. We've been at it since discussing Kiss back in junior high. And he's just like Jim Morrison with a beer gut to match. He sings just like Axl Rose, so watch the audience clap when he says rock and motherfucking roll. Hoist your beers in the air. I don't mind Freebird for the encore. Let's do the time warp again. that there's nothing sadder than a 40-year-old drummer in a local cover band. But nowadays, Hank can only sell his records to aging punkers that still sport their black flag tattoos, who won't admit that now their tattoos are looking really dumb. Cause whenever we play Foghat, all the hipsters sing along. They say rock and motherfucking roll. They party and dance in the air. I don't mind slow ride for the encore. Let's do the time warp again. Now I thought about settling down and meeting a nice gal, but she won't understand all of my journey decals and the drumsticks that I once had signed by Mr. Peter Criss. I'm not looking for Miss Right, but right now I'll take a near miss, cause things get pretty lonely here in my mom's garage. You drunk classic rock bands only take a band so far. So rock and motherfucking roll. Hoist your beers in the air. Oh my God, when did I get so? Fuck it. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. So the next song will be decided by round of applause. Would you like to hear Born Vintage? Yeah, I know it's kind of blunt. Would you like to hear Jessica? I heard you like the Who? Or would you rather hear All My Drug Use Is Accidental? This song is written by my drummer, who's doing a very, very good job tonight because he doesn't have sticks in his hand. All I have up here on stage is me tonight and my biggest fan. And it's a pretty awesome chord. It's like I heard in a Steely Dan song. I heard a joke earlier today and I was going to tell you guys, but I totally forgot it. So I'll tell this other one that I tell quite often. How do you make a room full of elderly ladies say the F word in unison? Yell bingo. No, you gotta imagine it, like a bunch of blue-haired cotton heads, like, I'll sit here. Bingo! Okay, what's the difference between a Lady Gaga video and a porn flick? The porn flick has listenable music. No, look, I get the thing about Lady Gaga, don't get me wrong, you guys like techno music, but you want them to wear cooler hats? But really? Really? That's the best we can do? Oh, she's a genius! I don't have anything else to go with that. Really? That's the best we can do? This song's called All My Drug Use Is Accidental, and it's in this key. I don't mind if you move a lot. A home is not just made. I don't care if you stop the songs where Lady Gaga normally fades. I don't care if we grow up wrong. I just made myself really dumb by talking about a successful recording artist and then forgetting the words to my own song. And I don't care if you leave them just because you want something new. I don't care if I grow old and I wrinkle from head to toe. I don't care if I don't wake up tomorrow. How would I ever? Grow up wrong. It's better than and you know the truth. I don't care if you grow up right and you discover the fountain of youth. I don't care if the tree falls down in the forest with no one around. Unless the weight in someone's ears, it never turns into sound. And I don't care if you pray every night, there are covenants to renew. I don't care if you hate God, 'cause he probably hates you too. And that's why all of my family hates me. All my fans overrate me. All my doctors sedate me. All your girlfriends irritate me. All my habits are detrimental. All my music's experimental. My religion is fucking metal. All my drug use is accidental. Alright, I'm gonna do a really slow one if that's okay with you, and then we're gonna get to a bunch of the songs that I hope you came to hear. That was really... No, that's not okay with us if you play a slow song, Mark. We would really prefer that you do not pace yourself in any way. We do not care about your physical being. We need you to play Nerdy Girls and we need it now. I have no idea what you're saying, people. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Where's the box Spider Sandman? For all I can tell, that's really what you're requesting is Inner Sandman. This song, the title of this song does not apply right now, so I'm going to not say it and fuck up my grammar. I've lived in real small towns, really small places that house 500 residents with only 10 last names. And I don't know what you came to see here on this stage without curtains, but I'm hoping that whatever it is the last thing you expect. 'Cause the audience is listening, so you better say something interesting. They wanna hear a different take on things that they think but never talk about. You don't care that I'm a generally cynical guy with a billion conspiracy theories about how Mike Nesmith of the Monkees was really involved in the making of the album changes, even though the artwork said it was only Mickey and Davey. So just because I made a lot of references to what's hot in pop culture, please don't expect me to understand what you think is popular this week. And speaking of what's popular this week, people used to use pickup lines like, "Hey baby, what's your sign?" Or "Do you come here often, and if so, why?" But nowadays they don't do that. They poke each other on Facebook. And I think that that's pretty impressive, because really, if I could have gotten a girlfriend without talking to anybody, I would have been knee deep in Snatch. But no, now I'm 32. That ship sailed long ago. I'm okay with it because my wife is so hot. But really, 10 years ago, I was a dick to the opposite sex, and I would have fucked over so many women. I would have made them go, "Oh, thank God I have daddy issues." No, that's like an episode of Lost that's going on in my head. Nowadays, people do other pickup lines like, "Say, what do you think's gonna happen when the zombie apocalypse comes down?" And you'll hear responses like, "I'm gonna break into a super Walmart because they're gonna have lots of guns and food." And you'll hear other people say, "I'm gonna steal a boat and I'm gonna sail away to some deserted island because zombies can't walk underwater." But they're not taking into account the book World War Z, where zombies can in fact do that. But let's go ahead and pretend for just 1 second that you're not completely wrong and that the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. Let's pretend. Let's play a little fucking game for a second, okay? If the zombie apocalypse comes, you have nothing to be concerned about. Because once you get over the fact that yes, the dead are walking the earth and it's kind of fucked up, their lungs don't have the capability to take in oxygen, which means that they don't have the power to facilitate their little rotten muscles to work and come after you. So they're not going to be running at any supersonic speeds. They're not going to be punching holes through your chest. And if they do bite you, it's going to be like a poodle licking your arm. So stop it. I mean, you can keep making the movies, but just stop with the zombie apocalypse coming shit. And while you're at it, would you please knock off this vampire shit? We all know that these vampire films that are coming out today are just an excuse to watch softcore gay porn. Except for that one that came out like 10 years ago with Tom Waits in it. Because anything Tom Waits does is automatically cool. Yeah! Where was I? Alright, here we go. Last chorus of the song. Well, the audience is listening, so you better say something interesting. They wanna hear a different take on things that they think but never talk about. When the audience is listening, well, you better say something interesting. They wanna hear a different take on that they think but never talk about. I would like to play for you a medley, except it's not a medley at all because I play the songs in their entirety with breaks for applause, of some of my oldest and most often requested songs. Now, this one right here is about a gorgeous redhead from a television show called That 70s Show. Now, her real life name is Laura Prepon. I say Laura Prepon because it's easier on my Swedish tongue. But she plays a character named Donna Pinciotti. And since the charges have been dropped, I can now perform the song again. And the song is called Laura, I Need Medicine, and I hope that you all will like it very, very much. Gotta push